Well, hey everybody, and welcome back. Well, today we're going to have a look at a couple of articles, and we're just going to look through it and see exactly what kind of nonsense has been going on in the world today. So let's just dive right into the first article, shall we? Right, so our first story is from Breitbart. So double check it. I like Breitbart to a degree. But director David Lynch, Trump could go down as one of the greatest presidents in history. Watch all the liberals cry. Oh, you can see it now, tears and all. Anyway, this was from June 24th, 2018. Right. Veteran filmmaker David Lynch believes President Donald Trump could be remembered as one of the greatest presidents in American history because of the way he has shaken up the political establishment. Well, motherfucker, color me shocked. In a wide-ranging interview with The Guardian, Lynch admitted to supporting Bernie Sanders in the 2016 Democratic primary. Surprise, surprise. Before supporting Libertarian candidate Gary Johnson in the presidential election. However, he now appears to believe that Trump may have been the right choice. Now, I don't know about you, ladies and gentlemen, but I always thought Trump was the right choice. I think running a country is like running a business. You need to be able to shake hands and grease wheels with the right people to get things done. But that, again, is just me, and I might be fucking insane for that. But anyway, I am not really a political person, but I really like the freedom to do what you want to do, Lynch explained. Trump could go down as one of the greatest presidents in history because he has disrupted the whole thing so much. No one is able to counter this guy in an intelligent way. Oh my god, I'm loving this. This is fantastic. Our so-called leaders can't take the country forward. They can't get anything done, the Oscar-nominated director said. Like children they are, Trump has shown all this. I think that should be like the children they are. But and there he is himself. Just giving you getting a good look. Okay. Lynch, whose major works include Twin Peaks and Mulholland Drive, has in the past expressed admiration for the former President Ronald Reagan's libertarian philosophy. Yet more recently, the 72-year-old identified himself as a Democrat and even endorsed Barack Obama in the 2012 presidential election. I'm pretty sure that everybody did that at the presidential election. Did that back then. Everybody pretty much backed Obama. Everybody in the film industry. Everyone in Hollywood. But anyway, back on with this. At that time I thought of myself as a libertarian, he said in an interview with Reason magazine in 2006. I believe in next to zero government and I still would lean towards no government but not so many rules, except for traffic lights and things like this. I really believe in traffic regulations. Well, mate, good job. You think the American police are bad for pulling you for traffic stuff? Have a look online at what happens in Britain with the police and traffic stops and how many times the cops go fishing and just lift you for no fucking reason. But I'm getting off of the point. But anyway, I'm a Democrat now, he continued, and I've always been a Democrat. Really. But I don't like the Democrats a lot either. Because I'm a smoker, and I think a lot of the Democrats have come up with these rules for non-smoking. And I don't think that's necessarily so bad, but they have to give the smokers a place. Which I being a former smoker and now vapor, I understand what he means by that. Right, but moving on. Lynch is one of the few Hollywood figures to openly express sympathy or admiration towards President Trump since his rise to the Oval Office. Yeah, if you notice that, there is only a few. The other major figures to express their support for or sympathy towards the Trump agenda include Kanye West, Roseanne Barr, Clint Eastwood, Kid Rock, Jon Voight, and you're also forgetting like James Woods, he's another one, big Trump supporter. But anyway, because this is a Breitbart article, right, and I am not too familiar with the way Breitbart works, but I've heard many stories, and I'm not the kind of guy that judges based on somebody else's opinions. And I do like other people's opinions, but I would like to have them backed up with facts. And I like facts, right? The devil's in the goddamn details. Yeah, so I like that fact that I actually, speaking of David Lynch, I actually quite like the Twin Peaks series, and I've been meaning to watch the sort of continuation of the remake or whatever the fuck it is they've brought out now. But I do like the original Twin Peaks. It's kind of fucked up, and I like that shit. But David Lynch always seemed like a straight shooting guy, so you can't really grumble with what he has to say. But anyway, we're going to move on to the next one, and as always, I'm just trying something new here, just to see how it pans out, see if he's like it or not. It's kind of lots of stories jumped in between, lots of different stories, maybe 3 articles or something like that. Every so often, just my opinion on shit, and maybe a joke in there, maybe. But anyway, let's move on to the next article. Right, so this is an archived version of the New York Times article involving Elizabeth Warren. Okay, and yeah, well, that's basically it. So let's just crack into this and see what happens. Elizabeth Warren condemned Trump in Reno. He answers in Las Vegas with a slur. And there she is there. Look at that lovely little Native American girl. So she says. But anyway, let's continue with this. Henderson, Nevada. The clash began Saturday morning with a populist denunciation of President Trump's policies delivered in Reno, Nevada, by a Democratic senator who is one of his most ferocious critics. It intensified within hours with a sarcastic, racially incendiary jibe Pocahontas lobbed by Mr. Trump himself during a visit to Las Vegas. Yeah, fuck off. That is not racist. That's just stoking the fires of, racial animosity, to be quite honest. Because that is nowhere near racist. Because she is about as Native American as I fucking am, right? Seriously. But anyway, moving on. And it reached its third climatic act in yet another arena in the sun-scorched swing state, as Senator Elizabeth Warren of Massachusetts redoubled her criticism and volleyed the president's taunt. "Look, he thinks he's going to shut me up," Miss Warren said, as laughter echoed from her audience in the crowded brewery in this southern Nevada suburb. "It's not going to happen, baby." Do you know, I can actually picture her saying that. Yeah, that's a horrifying prospect. But anyway, the fast-burning 8-hour exchange between political rivals came about as an accident of Nevada political scheduling. But it played out far more suggestively, as the most direct confrontation yet between Mr. Trump and one of his leading potential opponents in the 2020 election, and it unfolded on a portentous stage? Pretentious, okay. These guys are picking up. Put it this way: somebody proofread this shit first before you print it, before you put it up on. Never mind. In the cities and suburbs of the state, is likely to be crucial in both Democratic presidential primaries and in the general election. Mr. Trump came to Las Vegas not to needle Ms. Warren, but to raise money for an embattled Republican Senator, Dean Heller, seeking re-election in a state where Hillary Clinton beat Mr. Trump in 2016 by a little more than 2 percentage points. Ms. Warren mapped her own Nevada visit, a swing through Reno and the Las Vegas suburbs. In part to help Mr. Heller's challenger, Representative Jackie Rosen had planned it well before Mr. Trump revealed that he would be in town. Yeah, I couldn't care less if he revealed it before. I don't care if he booked it before. He was there. Deal with it. But anyway. Yet, 2020 hung over the day from the outset. Miss Warren, addressing a convention of the Nevada Democratic Party in Reno, thundered against Mr. Trump's administration, bringing a crowd to its feet with exhortations to take on corporate special interests and drive Donald Trump and his enablers out of power, and a call to elect more women to high office. I'm sorry, I'm stopped that one there. But listen. Okay. I don't believe for one fucking second that you had a thundering 3-2 exhortations to take on a corporate special interest. But I don't believe that for a second. So... citation required. Yes, I need a fucking citation. But anywho, Miss Warren tucked in an oratorial wink to the crowd. One of those offices, she said, was that really nice oval-shaped room at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. Oh, ha ha. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Right. Okay, that was terrible fucking fake laughing, but that's all it deserved. Right, that's all it fucking deserved in any way, shape or form. The current occupant of the Oval Office, sweeping into an event of his own in Las Vegas, could have easily ignored the presence of combative critic some 400 miles away, but Mr. Trump did not. Instead, looking away from the ostensible subject of his visit, Mr. Heller and the tax cuts he helped pass to swing repeatedly at Miss Warren. He laboured her, not the first time, as Pocahontas, in a biting reference to Miss Warren's description of herself as having Native American ancestry. Again, citation required. I need to see proof of that shit before I even consider even that you to be classed as anywhere near Native American. But anyway, Mr. Trump and other Republicans have questioned that claim, sometimes drawing criticism from Native American tribes for mocking their mocking language. Again, for the third time. Citation required. Anyway. Wacky Jackie is campaigning with Pocahontas, Mr. Trump announced, tagging Ms. Rosen with a derisive nickname of her own. You believe this in your state? His audience laughed along and erupted in boos aimed at Miss Warren and Miss Rosen. You see, now that I can actually believe. Yeah. Seemingly encouraging Mr. Trump, the president who drew a backlash. The president who drew backlash in November for calling Ms. Warren Pocahontas during an event with Navajo. I'm probably saying that wrong and I apologise. Navajo military veterans. He noted that he'd faced calls to apologise for the epithet. I did apologise, Mr. Trump said. Not to the memory of Pocahontas. I apologise. Okay, that'll do for that, right? Oh, fucking hell. Right. So that's it. As I said, that'll do for that one. Right, so again, leave me some comments. Let me know what you think about this one. Do you think it's racially insensitive? But I think Stix, Hex and Hammer 666 says it better with his description and breakdown of this. So please, by all means, I'll leave a link to his video in the description. Go have a watch of it. It's a good video. And Maxine Waters harassed Trump officials at gas stations, restaurants and shopping malls. Well, why doesn't that surprise me from the darling that is fucking Maxine Waters? But let's dive into this article. On Saturday night, California Congresswoman Maxine Waters encouraged the type of recent protest against President Trump as seen in several Washington, D.C. and Virginia area restaurants, saying that she has no sympathy for those who serve in the administration and that the public should turn on them and absolutely harass White House officials while they're doing normal everyday activities. Okay then. Representative Waters, the Democrat California, has called for President Trump's impeachment in the past, even leading chants at rallies, impeach 45, impeach 45. Do you remember that? Well, yesterday Auntie Maxine, as she is affectionately known amongst her fans, added her name to a list of growing Democratic officials who are calling for Department of Homeland Security Secretary Kirstjen Nielsen to resign due to her handling of the child migrant crisis at the US-Mexican border. Right, okay, how many times does this need to be covered, right? How many times do people have to go over this for dumb fuckers, right? Dumb fuckers, right? Most of those children are unaccompanied minors or undocumented minors. So there is no proof that the people they are travelling with are actually their parents and not human traffickers. Sometimes it's required to separate them to find out exactly what is going on. But this was not Trump's doing. This was Clinton. I'm fucking sure that imposed these kind of things, and it was alright when fucking Clinton did it, when fucking, even it was alright when Bush did it, it was alright when fucking Obama did it. But since Trump's done it, and Trump's actually doing a damn good fucking job, if we go to the very first article I fucking said about, everything's looking fucking Trump, right? So, again, because Trump is just Trump and he trolls the fuck out of you left-leaning morons, you get all pissy bitchy and you start fucking insulting him and start harassing him, even though you were quite fine when fucking Obama did it. But then again, double standards are your fucking thing, right, Maxine? Republican Waters then went further, adding that members of the Trump administration who continue to serve and defend the president should be harangued at gas station restaurants and while shopping at department stores. They know what they're doing is wrong, said Representative Waters, and for that the public should ridicule and protest them every chance they get, according to the California Congresswoman. Well, we know why she's fucking insane. She comes from California, and they're pretty much all fucking insane, especially round Los Angeles. I'm sorry, this is fucking ridiculous. I mean, this is a direct call to this is a targeted harassment campaign to Trump and all his staffers. Now, I'm sure that's got to be illegal, because I'm pretty sure in Britain it would be fucking illegal. Like, most things in Britain are now fucking illegal. But, seriously, you want to sort yourself out, pet? What the fuck's wrong with you? Seriously, get a grip, you fucking lunatic. I mean, seriously. You need to have a good long look at yourself in the mirror. Yes, look past the wrinkles and the leathery skin. You need to have a good hard look at yourself in the mirror, pet. And have a look inside yourself and find out you actually are ugly on the inside as well as the outside. But anyway, the scrutiny should be so bad that it forces officials such as Secretary Nielsen to tell the President, no, this is wrong, I can't hang with you. This is unconscionable. We can't keep doing this to children. Wow, big word, more than 3 syllables. I'm impressed, but I doubt Maxine Walters said that word. That word is just a bit too big for her. Well, obviously, if she's calling for people to harass people as a direct call to harassment, an incitement to harass, I'm pretty sure that sounds about right. But anyway, you see where I'm going with this? She's fucking at it. That's the attitude of a fucking child, of a petulant child who needs a good spanking and sent to bed with no supper. Right, fuck it. Can't do this anymore. Right, I've had enough. I'm now pissed off. I see stupid, I call out stupid, and this last one here is fucking stupid. Right, so I'm gonna go and fucking calm down somewhat, because this has fucking seriously pissed me off. And fuck it. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thanks very much for watching. Hit like, blah blah blah, subscribe, blah blah blah, comment, blah blah blah. Let me know what you think about shit, and other than that, thank you very much for watching. My name is Alexander. I'll catch you in the next one.